Now, past the conversation we just had, let's talk a little deeper about your history. How many albums do you have out?
I have 12.
Now,
and it's about to be 13. I have 13. I ain't put it out yet. It's about to come out.
Now, see, that's the mark of what I talk about, legendary work ethic. My man, you know G-Rock?
Nah.
G-Rock put out 12 albums in 1 year.
Wow.
He has the Guinness Book of World Records for the most releases in a year.
He was sitting on them shits. He had to be sitting on them. They're like, I'll put out one a month.
They're all instrumental albums.
Oh, instrumental albums.
He just makes beats.
Oh, okay, yeah, okay. I can see that.
Now, he's a hip hopper, and his grind was his love made his passion become a reality. Mm-hmm. To be 12 albums in means you're not somebody who does this just because you do it because you love it. What is the love that you have for hip hop, and how did you acquire it?
That's a tough question. I don't, hold up, man. Hip hop I was born into it. I was. You know, as I think you were born into it too, maybe.
No.
No? Well, I wasn't born into it really, but in my area, that's all everybody listened to, and that's, well, I grew up on reggae, because I'm Jamaican.
I was going to talk about that.
I'm Jamaican. Yes, my parents grew, I ain't started listening to hip hop till about 89.
Okay.
That's when I first heard a hip hop song, and it was Slick Rick. That was my first hip hop artist I ever heard, and that's when I fell in love with it, because he was telling these stories, and I imagined it in my mind. My cousin from Connecticut, Bobby, brought the tape over, okay. And we went in his, my uncle car, R.I.P. Uncle Robert. We went in his car. He put the Slick Rick tape in, and we started listening to it. And I really wasn't into hip hop, and he was cursing. I was like, I'm young, and so I'm like, he's cursing. Treat her like a prostitute. I'm like, oh my God. Like he was like, yeah, this is it right here. I'm like, oh, maybe it is. And then after he left, I was like, wow, I like Slick Rick. I wanted to find Slick Rick album. Mm-hmm. So my other cousin from Jamaica, he came up and he had all the bootlegs. They had like a 3 for $10 bootleg spot with the tapes on Main Street. I don't know if you remember that.
Oh yes.
3 for $10 bootleg tapes. Mm-hmm. Yeah, and then he had the Slick Rick. So he was living with us, and I used to just bump Slick Rick all day. That's when I fell in love with hip hop, from Slick Rick.
Okay.
Yeah.
So what does it mean for you to know that you have more albums than Slick Rick?
Oh no, Slick Rick, he stopped trying after he made it, I guess. I know he was like, if Slick Rick probably didn't make it, he probably would have more albums too. You know what I mean? You never know. You know what I mean? But it feels kind of alright. You know what I mean?
But that's my point. I think you made it. It's just the level of success that people want.
Yeah, that's the success that I want to get paid for these shows and the people to come to my shows. That's what I really want. That's all I want.
What impressed me with you is, besides the hustle and that never say no, you make dreams come true. Check this out. You got a song with one of my favorite hip hop artists of all time, Devin the Dude.
That's one of your favorites?
Of my all time? Hell yeah.
Me too.
That motherfucking nasty, yo.
Tell you the truth, Devin the Dude is like what he inspired me to start rapping.
Really?
Yeah. When I heard what he was talking about, I said, I can do that. I like what he's talking about. He's talking about everything that I do. He's talking about my lifestyle. And that's why I said I'm going to do the same thing, but in Jersey. Because nobody over here knows about Devin the Dude.
Really?
Not. No.
Bruh, I love Devin the Dude.
You, because you into that shit, like real hip hop. But come on, man. In the 90s, who heard about Devin the Dude in the 90s in Jersey, son?
In my circle. Because we was bumping that. We was
bumping
mine
too.
Dude, yeah. Zero.
Yeah, me too.
Like, we like Houston. The Houston Rhymes was cool.
Me too, but a lot of people was
not.
not.
They didn't fuck with it. Everybody wanted to be Wu-Tang in 93 to 97. So yeah, I get it.
And then I heard him talking about the buzz and the liquor and the bug, and I'm like, hold up. I'm like, that's something, this is that dude. I bought all his albums, and I just kept listening to Devin.
What's the one with him doing the up kick? He like breakdancing on the cover.
Oh, that's To the Extreme.
Classic.
I know.
Classic.
All his albums are classics. What? That's my dude.
Doobie Ashtray is one of the best songs ever made.
That's off the Just Trying to Live album.
I love that
That's the
song.
second album.
And then he has a song because a lot of people would tell you like I ain't never hear of him. Who did he do a song with? The original song was called Blood and Water, but the hook was as long as we keep this thing alive, we got to keep going. It was him, Snoop Dogg, and Coogee Rap. That made me the Devin the Dude fan.
You know what? You just got me. I never.
You don't got that song?
No, you got.
Oh, we gonna play it before you leave.
Okay. You got me, yo. I thought I heard every Devin song ever. Like you got me.
It's called Blood and Water. It was for Coogee Rap's album.
Wow.
And it never came out. It was put on a mixtape.
Wow.
It was the Giacana story. It was supposed to be on.
I need to hear that.
We're gonna hear it before you leave.
Okay.
Cause that's what makes me appreciate you.
Yeah.
Cause some people are super lyrical or super this. I like people who got lyrics, but I like people with style and technique as well.
Yeah, yo, he's.
We're gonna send him this.
I love the way that he's fucking. I like the way he put his words together, man. He's slick with it. That's why I was like, yo, the way when I was listening, I was like, he made. When I hear Devin, I was like, you know what I mean? It's hard to make me do that. Like,
yeah, he's
I like
a phenomenal artist.
Yes, he is.
Period.
That's my dude.
And for you, I'm glad we could connect on that level because it's not too many people
I didn't even know that.
about.
I didn't even know he was gonna say that. I thought he was about to say somebody else.
Nah, Devin the Dude's my guy.
Oh, okay.
I seen the video with you and Prodigies and all that.
Yeah.
But when you did a song with Devin the Dude, I was like, oh, that's different.
Word, I was a blessing.
Cause I know you also got song credits on Spotify titled with Rod Digger and all them, and those are dreams for us because we're from Jersey. So Jersey, wherever Jersey go, outside of Jersey, we support each other.
Yeah. Even
in the industry. So it really pains me that we talk about the Tretches and the Redmans, but we don't have too many songs with them together.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? It pains me when we talk about how dope the Artifacts is, but they didn't really have songs with the Outsiders and things like that. And maybe the industry did that. But for the people who are upcoming and people you could touch and people you could relate to, when you see them make it, you just go. You know what I'm saying? And that reminds me of the song that you have that's the most requested song I've seen from you over and over. Tell me about the concept and why you made that song.
That's, that was like my favorite song of all time.
It's a classic.
Basically, I made that song because that's why I made that song. On the radio, they play songs that I don't like them at first. I really don't I don't care about these songs. But I ain't had no CD player back in the day. I ain't have no way to listen to music. Sometimes you just get stuck on the radio. For the love of hip hop, you're gonna listen to what the hip hop is on the radio.
Yeah.
And all I heard was the same songs all day. Some songs I did not like. I hated them.
Some?
And then they kept playing it. All of a sudden, I'm singing them shits. I'm bouncing to. I'm like, it's not that bad. So
your brainwash.
Anything is programmed. They programmed me, and so that's why I said anything. I said it. I was like, yo, anything is hot if you play it over and over. I was like, hold on, I'm about to make a song out of it, and that over and over. You know what I mean? So that's how it went down. You know what I mean? That's how Over and Over came about. From listening to the radio, kept hearing them songs all day. And at first I didn't like them. I hated them fucking songs. And then they just kept playing it and playing. All of a sudden I started liking them. I was like, you know what? It's not that bad after all.
That's been my story.
Yeah.
With a lot of hip hop for years. That's why I stopped. I had to deprogram myself.
Yeah.
Because before I stopped listening to hip hop, the last group I really liked was Little Brother.
Okay.
Anything after that, I was just like, I couldn't do it because it was the same. Like, how many times can I hear a Ludacris song? And it's only the song with him and Nate Dogg. It's not the ones I like from the album.
Yeah.
How many times can I hear Lil Wayne? And I'm not saying that they're bad. I just didn't want to hear it.
No, and
consistently.
How
many times did a Millie play on the radio?
Yeah.
How many times did Pills and Potion play on the radio?
Yeah.
Exactly. That's why Over and Over is such a classic because it really hits the issue. Why? And we talked about it in the last part of the interview. Why do you have to search for good music when it's the radio's job to bring you music? Forget that they got to pay their bills. I get it.
You know it's deeper than that. You already know it's deeper than that. You know, man. You know. I don't even want to get into that.
You don't have to. Cause I could tell you when my man went to a famous DJ. He went to a famous DJ and he said, "Y'all got a hot song." And the DJ said, "Yeah, I like the song a lot." He said, "Could you play it on the radio for me?" He said, "Give me $1,500 and I play it 3 times over the weekend, which included Friday, Saturday, and Sunday." So he's playing it only once a day.
The DJs are programmed. They're not really DJs. They're just playing what the radio tells them to play.
Of course, because the radio have to pay your bills.
For example, I love you, Walla. I love you. know you.
That's my man.
I know you.
That's
You're
my
from
man.
Jersey. I think he went to Scott. I'm not sure.
He went to Rutgers with me. That's my
I think
man.
he went to Scott. I think I know him since high school. I'm not sure, but I'm just saying it. He's not playing no Jersey artist, fortunately. And he's from here. I love you while I don't. Hey. I don't give a fuck if you play me or not though, cause that's not even my goal no more.
We ain't even doing.
I love you though.
We ain't doing no shade. That's my man.
No, I'm not saying that, but he's programmed. If he could, he would. If he could, he would. I think he would. But he doesn't, or maybe he says it's not hot because we don't got the beats, the trap, you know, the beats that's going on out. We probably don't got that crack in our beats. It's something going on. But there's a lot of Jersey artists out here that's hot, and you know, it's programmed. That's what I'm gonna say. And I think he would agree with me. I don't know. I think he would because that's Hot 97. That's a big fucking station. Of course they're programming, but maybe in the clubs he's not programmed. I don't know if he's under Hot 97 name in the clubs, but I don't know. But it takes the DJs to break the artists.
It do.
Yeah,
This is the issue
the DJs up in Jersey don't play us.
This is the issue people have with Ebro. They say that Hot 97 doesn't play the real hip hop in the street. And part of the issue that people have is that people are not playing boom bap beats, but boom bap never went out of style. Mm-hmm. If you listen to West Side Gun, Conway, and Benny the Butcher, Griselda, those are boom bap beats.
Yeah.
That what's the next one? The new one they have out, Headlines with DJ Premier. That song is a classic.
Yeah.
And like,
nah, they don't want to hear that. It's not. You can't bounce to it. We want to shake our dreads.
But
we want to jump
that's drip
around.
culture. That's drip
Listen,
culture.
that's what they want. That's what they feed us. What they dictate. What they want us to hear. But that's why we got to search for artists. That's why you ask that question. We search.
So then, how does Wheredough effectively exist in today's hip hop climate?
Because I don't care. I don't care. I love doing music. I love this shit. So I don't care if you like it or not. I'm gonna keep doing it, and whoever likes it, and I love y'all. And whoever likes my shit, I love you guys. But if you don't like it, I don't give a shit. I don't care.
Which goes back to the heart of hip hop.
Yes.
Rejection, thriving. Through.
Yes, I don't care if you like me or not. I'm still gonna do it. You know what I'm talking about? Because I love doing it, and it's in my heart. So you can't stop what's in me, and I'm gonna keep doing it. That's it. I love it. I love it.
I'm gonna flip the question another way, and then you give me your answer.
Okay.
Your dad too. How does hip hop fuel your fatherhood to make you present and a parent in today's climate?
Hip hop.
Hip hop.
The hip hop. The culture of hip hop. Hip hop is a culture. Rap music is part of the culture.
Right.
So, just the hip hop culture. Hip hop culture is an independent culture. It taught me how to be independent. Hip hop culture taught me just do what the hell you want to do and don't care what nobody else thinks, because hip hop was being rejected forever. You know what I mean? So, and that's what I teach my kids. Like, I tell my kids, my daughter always asking me, Dad, how can I be rich? I said, don't work for nobody. You gotta work for yourself. You're not gonna be a millionaire working for somebody else. I'm sorry, I don't think it's gonna happen. I think Dame Dash said the same thing.
He did.
I think he did. He's right. You're not gonna be a millionaire working for somebody else's company. The person that you're working for is a millionaire. So you gotta have your own company. And that's what I tell my kids. I tell them they gotta learn the school stuff, you know, and all that stuff, but at the end of the day, I'll be like, yo, when they ask me, how do you become rich? You gotta have your own company. Invent something. Do something like that. That's what hip hop taught me, because hip hop was invented. It's a culture. It was invented like by us. We fucking invented this shit. You know what I mean?
So
and now it's a fucking multi-million-dollar.
Billion.
Yeah, $1 billion.
Hip hop makes as much money as porn.
Wow. I didn't even know that. But yeah, that's crazy though, because I'm getting the little droppings of it off my CDs on the streets. I can actually live off of that shit. If I did it every day, I could really live off of that. Selling CDs off of hip hop. And that's hip hop. That's what hip hop is. Doing what you want, not caring what nobody think.
As an artist from Jersey, people always say Jersey doesn't support. Outside of Jersey, where have you been that gave you the most love and received you on a whole nother level?
I'm gonna have to go with Texas.
Once again, Texas
Yeah.
hip hop is incredible because they're more in tune in culture and community. Texas, North Carolina, Florida, and Cali. Chicago I haven't been to. But, so I don't know their, but a lot of those places that I just named, they're more society and culture driven. Florida, from the Haitian community and the Cuban community. So they're really community oriented. Texas is Mexico, our culture, which is people West Indian and so-called African American blacks, whatever you call yourself, I don't give a fuck. And California, the same thing. So those areas are more, it's us against the world. So we're a community. When you perform there, what do you see that you don't see here?
You know what?
Or Texas?
Texas, I only performed twice in Texas.
Okay.
And when I performed there, I wasn't really like, I didn't have the confidence and all that stuff that I have right now. I was like kind of a newcomer to the game.
Okay.
But they were still showing me love. Like as if I was somebody they heard of before. And I'm from a whole nother state. So I love you, Texas. Houston, actually, it's Houston, Texas. That's where I was at. Yeah.
So what does it mean for you to be an artist, to see? I ask this all the time. I interviewed another artist, and one of my peoples from Germany loves their music. And the appreciation they have, being that they only been rapping for a little while, and they just started with their social media following. For you, and you came up from that area of grind. What does it mean to have somebody from a land far from yours? You're the alien, and you go to their world, and it's like you just one of them.
It feels real good. Makes you feel comfortable. Makes you feel at home.
Okay.
Yeah, like, and it's crazy how I ended up in with Houston. Like, it's a whole story behind that. I don't know if you want me to share.
You can do it. Go ahead. It's your story.
This is it. The story of how I ended up in Houston. Like I said, Devin Dude is one of my favorite rappers. Back in the day, I went to one of his shows because I wanted to see my favorite rapper rap. You feel me? And I had all my CDs on me because my goal was to give Devin the Dude one of my CDs.
Okay.
That was my goal. And I didn't get to give Devin the Dude my CDs, but I was right there in the front of the stage. And he finished the show, and I was throwing my CDs on the stage. He didn't take it, but I threw my CDs on the stage. I just threw them in there. Slid them on the stage on it. One of the Coffee Brothers.
Okay.
My man KC now. That's my man. He picked my shit up. You feel me? And then he called me. And that's where it all began. He fucking called me from a CD. That was like a fucking, I couldn't believe it. I was like, wow. He was like, hey man, this Wheredough. I know he probably watching right now, but he gonna be watching this because that's my man. Hey, this Wheredough. I'm like, hey man, he's playing my CD in the back. Hey man, this CD jamming, man. We jamming this shit down here. I was like, oh, word? He's like, yeah man, hey, you need to come down here. I'm like, all right. I was happy, so all right. Yeah, man, and that happened from me just being a fan and throwing my fucking CDs on the stage. And one of his people picked it up, called him, and that's how I got the link. Then I've been to Texas mad times after that. And I stayed with him.
Yeah.
They got into my CD. Every time I go to Texas, I'm at his house.
That's crazy.
With his wife and kids, all that shit. He got a guest room.
That is crazy.
Yeah, true story.
I can't wait.
He brought me
to
to Devin House, all types of shit. Like,
I can't wait to get to that level. I'm gonna be there one day.
That's from the grind though.
Yeah.
You just gotta just try different shit.
Yep.
Anything you see that you like, you just go. That's it. And then you never know what might happen.
So
I couldn't believe that happened.
Tell me why you transferred your grind from music to the stage, comedy wise.
Oh, the comedy. I love comedy. I started with comedy.
Okay, talk about
I was a funny dude in high school. I got classified in the yearbook, my superlatives. And everybody's like, yo, you should do comedy. But my comedy is situational comedy. It's not like stand-up. Like, everybody like, yo, you funny as hell. You should do comedy. I'm like, all right. So I tried it out. I did comedy from 1998 to 2002.
Okay. And
I got booed.
Okay.
And I got booed like 3 times in a row.
Okay.
And I said, oh, hell no. I ain't doing this shit no more. I don't like getting booed. I remember my first couple shows, I was doing good. But I thought that when I was doing comedy, I thought you had to keep changing up your jokes every set. I wasn't doing the same jokes. So I would get laughs at one set. I had new jokes every set. Yeah. That's how I was doing it.
That's hard.
I didn't know. I thought that's how you're supposed to do it.
That's hard.
I didn't know. I thought that's how you're supposed to do it. I didn't know that you could keep doing your same jokes.
But that's a gift because Chris Rock doesn't tell the same jokes.
Yeah, but
so that's hard.
But I didn't know that was hard though. I thought that's what you had to do. So the last 3 shows I got booed, and it discouraged me. I was like, damn, I got booed, and I was like, nah, I'm about to try rapping. because I like rapping. And then I was going through that stuff in my little label. You remember I told you all that shit?
Yeah.
I was like, you know what? I'm about to just do this. Yeah, that was part of it too. But I went back to comedy. I had to try it one more time.